Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blazing back with another gameplay commentary for you all, man. You guys see it. We're on the grind doing big things, uploading as much as possible, man, as much time as we getting. And we back at it, man. You know how this goes. And as you can see by the title of this video, man, this is the Forgotten COD that needs to be remastered, in my opinion. And the main reason why I say the Forgotten Call of Duty is just because, you know, when people talk about remasters, they always talk about MW2 or MW3. It's always Infinity Ward games, never really Treyarch games, unless it's BO2. And it makes just like, this is like the forgotten game, which is pretty insane to me because this is my favorite Call of Duty. I think it's the most well-balanced Call of Duty out of all of them. The only one that probably comes close to this is probably MW3. But this game is, in my opinion, the most balanced Call of Duty as far as everything. And in my opinion, this game out of all of them has the most replay value for me. And one stat to prove that is, yesterday, I was getting these gameplays like around yesterday and the day before. Yesterday I hop on the game. It's the usually this game averages around 20,000 people, but it had 78,000, and then it spiked up to 148,000 concurrent players. And that's the most I've ever seen on this game since, obviously, you know, it came out, and like the year after it came out and all that stuff, yada yada. So this is probably the most populated backwards compatible game, which is absolutely insane to think about. This game came out so many years ago. I think what, maybe 9 years ago, 8 years ago, and it has pretty much 150,000 people concurrently playing the game, when it's usually been at a steady 20,000 always. It was always at around 20,000 from 19 to 20,000, and that's, even then, that's still pretty crazy to think about. And just to have a game like, man, that's just obviously incredible. Obviously a lot of people are in multiplayer and hardcore, and a lot of people are in zombies, man, because this game had the best map packs in my opinion. I talked about this game a lot because this is my favorite, so I can go on forever talking about how good this game is in my opinion, and how much I love it, and how much I love all the things and statistics and all that stuff. But just a couple quick things, you know, I think, like I said, I think this game is the most balanced for guns and everything. Everything was balanced. You know, you can kill anybody with anything in the game, and you can have fun with any gun in the game. A lot of people just didn't use everything in the game because, you know, they just thought some guns were more OP than the other ones, and that's not the case in my opinion. You can kill anybody with any gun in this game. And as you see right here, I'm using my favorite gun, the G11. G11 is by far my favorite gun. I don't know what it was, but it was just my favorite gun. I just remember the last map pack that came out. I can't remember what it was called, but the golf map, I think it's called Hazard. This used to be picking people off with this gun, man. This gun is just so amazing. This is one of the guns I hope they, for somehow they bring it back in some sort of way, because this gun was just absolutely amazing. You know, you put your emblem on the gun. This is like the perfect gun to do it for because it's just so big. It's just spot right there. And this gun, oh, I just love it. I just love it. But I think every gun in this game is balanced, and you know, this is the only game where you could put a suppressor on the Spaz 12 and run around and just murder people, which I thought was absolutely insane and pretty funny. And you know, that's like one of the most cheesiest thing. I guess like the closest thing to that now is probably like putting the operator mod for the flashlight, I guess, on the shotgun, which I still wouldn't even compare to this because that's a whole different annoyance that, as everybody knows, if you put Black Ops 4. And the next thing I have is kill streaks. The kill streaks in this game are pretty good. If they do remaster this game, I just hope they make it where we can cycle our kill streaks over and over again, which they probably won't, which is still completely fine. But you know, the Blackbird could not be shot down. The best VSAT, Blackbird, Orbital, whatever in any game that is out right now, Advanced UAV, the best one, just because it cannot be shot down and you can just use it, and then you can just train with other people. The only downfall about it, well, back in the time, it was never around that you could cycle your kill streak, so it wasn't a big deal. But now that we see that we can, and if they do bring it back, it would be nice if you could cycle them. But if you can't, that's like the only downfall to getting the kill streaks in this game, is because you have to die. You pretty much have to die in order to get them again, which is, like I said, still no problem because you can still get great gameplays and all that stuff, yada yada. Chopper Gunner was absolutely dominant. And then the helicopter pilot, I think it's called the Helo pilot, something like that. That's the ghost one. Gunship, I think it was something along those lines. It was so OP that I remember they had to nerf it in Ground War to where it moves around the map by itself. You couldn't move it. That's how overpowered it was. And they had some They had some kill streaks in this game that were kind of like trollish, like the mortar team. Well, I wouldn't say the mortar team was trollish. It was good for like domination and stuff like that. But for sure, like the Valkyrie rocket was like trollish. Just let it go around the map and kill you. That was probably the biggest troll score or kill streak in the game, in my opinion. That brings me on to the next thing. Custom games in this game was amazing. They had, you can go into people's vaults and load up a game mode and play it, and they had some of the most fun and entertaining game modes ever. They had like Bigfoot. They just had a bunch of cool things that made it great. You know, you can get a quick scoping, like if you want to 1v1 somebody, you didn't want to set it up, just find a quick scoping one and just find a 1v1. Like, this game had some of the most replay value in my opinion, besides probably MW3 and MW2 and maybe BO2 depending on who you ask. Just because the custom games, nobody, like this game, no, Black Ops 2 didn't even come close to this, because they put that same thing in Black Ops 2, but it wasn't the same. Mostly because of the fact that they had the bot lobbies, so that's what everybody was doing. But loading up the custom games, I remember playing Bigfoot, and I remember playing Michael Myers, man. Like, you remember, man, depending on how old you were, man, you come home from school, you did your homework or whatever, you hop on, you got a bunch of your friends out, you start playing Michael Myers, you know, running around with lightweight pro, marathon pro, ballistic knife, and a tomahawk, trying to run away. Then there's always that one friend that always wants to get you, he's over here, he's over here. Then you gotta kick him out the lobby, then you gotta delete him, then you gotta see him as, nah, I'm playing. But just so much replay value. And then this is the game will forever have the best custom games and forever the best party game mode. You know, sharpshooter, getting all those perks per kill, absolutely the best thing. Sharpshooter, in my opinion, was the best one out of all of them, out of Sticks and Stones and Winning the Chamber and Gun Game. That's, like I said, that's my opinion. You know, doubling down and high roller, and then you're getting super mad when you lose 60,000 COD points because you just hit 14th prestige and you can't get a gold gun, so you're back to 0 COD points, so you can't play high roller, so you gotta grind again. It was just a whole grind, man. This game had the best map packs also, in my opinion. The only other game I think that comes close in map packs is gotta be Ghost, but this one by far some of the best maps and the best and most innovative maps in my opinion. You know, you got maps like Hotel is what it's called, and you know, people putting claymores in the elevators and they pop up and they open and you die. Just so many good ones. They had the best, I don't know if you could say they had the best zombie maps. You can argue with a bunch of different factors in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, but these are some of the most memorable ones, obviously, because they got remade in Black Ops 3 and all that stuff. So this game just had a lot of hidden gems that a lot of people really didn't realize. And when you actually think about it, this is a top tier COD, top 3 COD, top 1 to top 3 COD, in my opinion. And if you don't agree, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but like I said, this is my opinion, and this is how I feel. That's why I made this video. I thought I should just let everybody know how I feel about it. And if you made it this far in the video and you did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, man. If you're new, feel free to subscribe if you did enjoy. And let me know what you guys think about what I said. What is your favorite COD and why? And let me know some of your, if you did play this game, let me know some of your most favorable moments in this game. And hope you all having a great day, evening, 1 a.m., 1 p.m., wherever you are in the world. Stay breezy. Have a great day.
Soon as I walk out, they stand there. I had be patient for this. I'm the man now, was the man then. I have my way with a bitch. I'm the man now, was the man then. I put some ice on my wrist.